Once upon a time, in the big city of Lagoon, where there was no night and day, a city full of life and lots of rich and wealthy men, beautiful girls, well endowed with feminine features, pretty faces here and there, curvy hips and tiny waists. There was this amazing, beautiful young lady called Alexa. Alexa was in the university when she noticed that her beauty can actually pay her handsomely. So she decided to utilize that. Alexa dated most of her lecturers for grades. The big boys in school were at her beck and call. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a taste of that gorgeous body of hers? Alexa had a best friend called Anne. She was her partner in crime. It was one hot afternoon after lectures that Anne told Alexa they could have more. Alexa, my friend, I'm not just happy, and it's because we have allowed ourselves to just waste this beauty. I mean, look at this banging body of ours. Look at all these hips. See what we are giving to all these hungry lecturers for mere grades. I think we should do better. There are wealthy men in town who will be more than willing to spend on us just to have a taste. And do you know the most interesting part is that these men are married. So no fear of being tied down with one man. Anne said, "Come on, Anne. I can't sleep with another woman's husband." Growing up, I was warned severely by my mother. She said I should record her mother's words. "My daughter, in anything you do in this life, please do not ever sleep with another woman's husband. Please, my daughter, do not be the reason for another woman's tears and misery. Do not make yourself a prayer point for another woman." Alexa recalled. Wow. So just because of what your mother said years ago, very, very long time ago, you want to throw away this golden opportunity of making real money out of these wealthy men. Alexa saw reasons with her friend Anne, and they both agreed to start clubbing so they can meet men of different financial status. Alexa and Anne slept with every married man that approached them with no compassion for the wives at home. Some of the wives even called them, pleading with them to please leave their husbands alone. "Please, you are a woman like me. Stay away from my husband. He's married with kids. Would you be happy if your husband behaves like this?" Some of the calm women said to them as they got Alexa's phone from their husband's phone. "I beg, madam, I am not your problem. Oh. Your husband is your problem. Tell your husband to leave me alone. And besides, why are you so greedy? Chief's money is more than enough for both of us. But you want to keep everything to yourself. Is that not selfishness? You are so greedy. And please, don't call my number ever again." Alexa would respond to the calm ones. Sometimes, she's being called by the crazy ones. "Hey, young lady, I'm not going to call you again. Stay away from my husband or else. You don't know me, oh, and I'm sure you wouldn't want to find out because I will so burn you alive." These are some of the numerous threats and calls Alexa and Anne received from wives of their sugar daddies. But they were so determined and do not care about the threats and warning. Alexa and Anne continued with their wrong deeds of dating married men. They go on vacations, shopping, wear the most expensive clothes and wigs, drive expensive cars to campus. Each semester comes with a new car. Live in one of the popular estates in town of Lagoon. They have already made up their minds not to get married and just live their carefree lives until one day. Alexa was in a shopping mall where she met a very handsome young guy, tall, dark-skinned, and looking wealthy. His skin was popping. that chocolate and caramel type of skin. Alexa couldn't take her eyes off him, and she decided to say hello. She walked up to him and started a conversation. He introduced himself as Goer. Goer returned back from Europe after the death of his father, whom his unfortunate death happened in a hotel while having a rough sex with his side chick, who ran away immediately she discovered he was dead. Back at the mall, Alexa offered for them to exchange phone numbers, after which Goer paid for her items. "I hope to see you again, handsome," Alexa said with that smiling and flected tone. She got home and shouted for Anne. Come, 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 babes. I think I've finally found my husband. My dream man. God. And you need to see this guy. Like, you need to see this guy. He's so handsome." Alexa gushed. "What are you talking about, Alexa?" Anne asked. "I thought we agreed on no marriage. So what is all this about?" "Babes, you need to see this guy. This guy is too neat and too fresh. Oh my God. So handsome, and he smells so nice. Most importantly, Anne, he is super rich. Like, the wealth, you can literally smell the riches around him. And think I'm in love already." Wait. If I get you correctly, you just met this guy and you're already in love. Babes, you know we don't do love now. Who is this guy? Anne said. "All I know is that I found my husband. He must be mine. And I'll call him this night. I actually got his number, you know." Come on, girl. Don't make yourself look cheap because of a guy. Allow him call you first. At least. That's the least you can do for yourself. Anne said. "Girl, for Goer, I will be cheap. You are saying this because you've not seen this demigod. When you do, you will understand why I love him immediately. This is a typical example of love at first sight. Your girlfriend is in love, so be happy for me, girl." That evening, Alexa called Goer. "Hi, it's Alexa, the lady we met at the mall. How are you, handsome? You promised to call, but you didn't," Alexa said. "Oh, it skipped my mind. My bad. Hope you are enjoying your evening. And I can take you out for lunch tomorrow. That is, if you don't mind," Goer said. "I don't mind at all. Just text me the address and time, and I will be there." Alexa couldn't stop blushing at nothing in particular. She went on Instagram and searched for him, gushing over his pictures and daydreaming of their wedding together, fitting into the lifestyle of an Odogu's wife, enjoying the life to the fullest, and maybe, just maybe, do away with some of her sugar daddies and just keep 2 or 3 of them for extra luxury. Alexa shopped for new sexy and fine dress for her lunch date with Goer tomorrow. Anticipation and imagination wanted to wound her. Tomorrow came and the date was so blissful. Alexa did everything to impress Goer, from the way she talks, her walk, her attitude towards the servers. And she succeeded because Goer was actually impressed. He looked forward to another date with her. This continued for months until Goer decided to introduce her to his mom. Oh, Alexa was the happiest woman on earth. "I think he's going to propose soon. Can't you see, Anne? From introducing me to his mother, he would then propose, and finally, he will be mine forever," Alexa told Anne. Goer told his beautiful mother about Alexa, the girl he planned to marry. He told her so many good things about Alexa, and his mother asked him to please invite her over for dinner on Sunday. I would love to see this girl who has captured my son's heart, his mother said. Sunday came so quick, and Goer went to pick Alexa up for the dinner date with his mother. On arrival, Alexa couldn't get enough of the mansion in front of her. The house was so magnificent. "This is your house?" she asked. "Of course, and it's going to be our house soon," Goer responded. Goer's mother welcomed them very well. "Mom, meet Alexa, the lady I told you about, the love of my life. Alexa, meet my beautiful mom." "Good evening, ma'am. I've heard so much good things about you. It's nice to finally meet you, ma," Alexa said. All the while Alexa was talking, Goer's mother kept staring at her with a blank face, as if she has met her before. "Mom!" Goer shouted to bring his mother back from God knows where. "Are you alright, Mom?" She nodded, and Alexa was greeting you. "Are you sure you are alright?" "I'm fine, Goer." "You're welcome, my daughter. Don't mind me. I guess your beauty confused me, and I'm sure that is the same way you captured my son's heart." Alexa blushed. "Thank you, ma, for your compliment. You look beautiful too," Alexa responded. "Come on in, dinner is served." As they ate, Alexa tried to start up a conversation. She complimented the food. But Goer noticed his mother was somehow off, but he would have to find out later. After dinner, they all talked and laughed over a bottle of wine until it was time for Alexa to go home. "Thank you so much, ma, for the food. It was the best I've had in a long time. Also, thank you for accepting me. I really appreciate." Alexa said. "You're welcome, Alexa. Do have a lovely night." Alexa got home that night, dancing to her own songs. I think she likes me. First stage gone. All is left for me is to get married and move into that castle-called house, Alexa said to herself while smiling like a Christmas goat. At Goer's house, he got home and went straight to his mother's room. "Mom, what is the problem? And please be honest with me, Mom, because I know you too well. Have you met Alexa before? Do you know her from somewhere? The way you received her wasn't the way you, my mother, receives people. So tell me, what is the problem?" Goer, meeting Alexa today brought back hurtful memories and buried anger. "Alexa was your late father's mistress." "What?" Goer exclaimed. "Yes, my son. She was the same lady that killed your father in the hotel room that day." She brought out her phone and showed Goer a number on her phone. "Is this not Alexa's phone number? Is this not also her pictures? I got this picture from your late father's phone, Goer." "I remember I called Alexa on the phone. I pleaded with her to please leave my husband alone. I begged her to stay away from your father." But do you know what she said to me? She said, "Old woman, instead of you to appreciate me for doing your job for you, you are calling me to spew nonsense. You are not good in bed, madam. Your husband said you are old and bad blood, so here I am saving your marriage for you. At least he still comes home to you, so please don't provoke me, or else I will make him leave you and divorce you, and even not take care of your children. An old fool is what you are, so manage what you get." That was exactly what Alexa said to me. And here she is, here to marry my only son. Is karma not a bitch? All this while, Goer sat down speechless. He kept looking at Alexa's picture with his late father. where they were kissing, where she was twerking for him. The more he looked, the more anger consumed him. All the love he ever felt for Alexa disappeared. He had always wanted to strangle the person who made his mother a widow, made him fatherless, the person who made his mother miserable in her own home. Alexa, why you? Why must it be you? He kept asking himself. Gozier, you can't marry that girl. She is bad news, his mother said. Gozier left for his room. That night, he couldn't sleep a wink. He kept tossing and turning till morning. During breakfast, Mom, I will still marry Alexa, Gozier said. You dare not, Gozier. Never. I will never allow that girl come into my home after ruining my marriage and making me a widow. Never. Read my lips, Gozier. Never. Calm down, Mom. Gozier explained everything to her and she agreed. Days later, Gozier asked Alexa to marry him. I know you already know what her answer was. Of course, a big yes. Gozier asked Alexa what exactly she does to find the kind of lifestyle she lives. I've told you, my love. I am a TikToker and social media influencer, she responded. Gozier smiled. Alexa took Gozier to her people in the village and the marriage preparation kicked off. The wedding was fixed. I want to invite the media. I want our wedding aired on all the national TV stations. It will be the biggest wedding so far in Lagoon City. Would you like that, my love? Gozier asked. I love it, baby. The wedding of my dream. They ordered the wedding gown and other stuffs from London. Few days later, babe, please, can you pay for all this? My account is acting up, though my account manager said he is on it, but it will take up to a week plus, and you know the wedding is just in a few days' time. I will refund you once the issue is resolved. Of course, Alexa paid with the money she got from her sugar daddies and the ones Gozier had given her. After all, they will be getting married and all his wealth will also be hers. It was the deed day, the wedding day. The church was filled with people from Alexa's village, her parents, her kindred, friends and well-wishers, and few of Gozier's friends and his mom. Alexa was all smiles. Finally, her dream is finally coming true. Looking so beautiful in her stunning wedding gown. Gozier was also looked so handsome in his black designer suit. The officiating priest declared the wedding open and every other things were done and it was time for that suspense moment. If there is anyone that knows why these two cannot marry, should please step forward or forever hold your peace. Everywhere was so quiet as people kept on turning all angles. Alexa was so nervous as well, but no one stepped forward. So the priest continued. Since there is no one, as he was speaking, Gozier raised his hand. I have. He thundered. Alexa removed her veil and whispered to him, What are you doing, Gozier? This is our wedding, for cry out loud. Gozier signaled his friend to play the video. A video of Alexa twerking and kissing his dad played, but the face of the man was hidden. Other pictures was Alexa with numerous men displayed. Alexa's knees failed her as she slumped to the floor. Her people all filled with disbelief and disappointment. Her mother fainted. Alexa managed to stand up. Gozier, this is my past life, baby. Gozier, my love, why are you doing this? This is all in the past. Alexa asked, crying. Gozier walked closer to her with an intimidating steps. You, Alexa, were my father's mistress. You remember the man that died at the hotel while having fun with you? Yeah, I know you remember. That's my dad. And my mother is the woman you called old blood and old fool. Alexa slumped again. This can't be. No, 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 this can't be. She was shouting as she started running out of the church in shame. Her face was all covered and all over social media as a homebreaker, husband snatcher, a slut, and all sorts of awful names. The shame was too much for her. Her parents disowned her. She was also expelled from school. She funded the wedding herself and was left with no money at all and can't possibly go out unless she disguised herself. Indeed, her revenge was served very, very cold. Hi, ECHE'S fans. This is the end of this story and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being around with us to the end of this ride. See, in this life, what goes around comes around. Just keep that in mind. No matter what you do, don't be the reason for another person's misery because it will all come back to you. Learn kindness. Be kind to people. Do to people what you would want to be done to you, as it might make or mar you in future. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel because that's the support that you will give me and I would really appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing and like this video, comment your thoughts, tell me where you're watching from and what you learned from this video. Tell me your best moments and your best actor. And until we come your way next time, bye.